So Paz, a 3-0 home defeat to Dunston. What were your thoughts on the performance?
It's probably the worst we've played since I've been here, really, if I'm bluntly honest. Let's first give credit to Dunston because, obviously they travelled a long way, hell of a long way. We did it a couple of weeks ago, but personally I thought a couple of weeks ago we should have pinched it at their place and were the better side, but they were by far the better side today. There's no doubt in that. What
areas do you think went wrong today?
Everywhere. I think every position from the keeper all the way through to the centre forwards, really. I think everyone, some of the performances in there, it's probably the worst I've seen in players that have been with me. If they've just come in with me now, or they've been with me for 5 years since I've been managing, it's the worst I've seen as individual player, individually all over the pitch. Forget working in units, individually over the pitch. Tonight we just weren't good enough, but that's why I get paid as my job to do, and that's why I've got to now put this side back together Thursday, and ensure that we dust ourselves down and get a positive results that day.
After that 20-minute mark against Pickering, the second half performance, given the training match on Thursday night, the first team played some great stuff, and obviously the two lads in there. How disappointing is it to go from that to that tonight?
Very disappointing. There's a lot of things that at this minute in time is disappointing for me. Not just the performance. I regret giving them the weekend off because there's some of them in there couldn't even last 20 minutes on the pitch. And if I had 11 subs, I'd have done that straight away. So it's not good enough. It wasn't good enough, and we have to make changes. Maybe not just in the personnel, but in the systems that we're playing at the minute in time. Because it's credit to the club. We've got an unbelievable facility here. Absolutely unbelievable facility here. So we've either got to do two things. We've either got to be brave on the ball and play as we're setting them up, or if not, we have to play a different way, and we have to set the side up a little bit, more resilient, a little bit more stronger, and play a different way, which we don't want to do. But that's what I'm going to decide to do now.
It's obviously difficult to pick out positives, but Sam Ackroyd started his first game for the club after scoring a hat-trick at the weekend for Parkgate. Just how much has he come on since he's first signed?
Sam deserves to start on merit, to be fair, and I feel sorry for him because a lot of the senior lads around him have just, someone that's making the debut and rightly so, making the debut at this level. He's got so much potential and he's going to be some player, in the future. It's important that we nurture him through this. He's not just got to play games. He'll be playing games with Parkgate as well throughout the year. It's a plan that we've got in place. But he played on merit tonight. I think he did. I think he did well. I think he caused them problems if any problems that we did create them. Fair play to the young lad. But he shouldn't have to play. Like I said, he shouldn't have to. He should be making his debut in a little bit more competitive match, really, than just tracking runners and doing the defensive side of things. He's a young lad that's got all attacking ability and will, great finisher, unbelievable pace. But we couldn't utilise that at all tonight.
With Stockbridge in mind, what will be done in these next few days to sort of change the mentality from today?
Well, we straight away as a management team will watch that back tomorrow. And we will be in here Thursday, and we'll be dusting ourselves down, and we'll start again. The thing that I've just said to him at the end there, I always try to put a positive spin on things. That's why I am as a person. I try not to get myself, too up when we're doing well, but not too down when we take the hits and bad results. And let's not forget there will be plenty more that come this way. That's just life and football. But we've got to come here Thursday, take this completely out of the equation, and start afresh and start the next 5 games and the next 5 runs, and set ourselves a realistic target over the next 5 games, and saying, look, this is the amount of points we want over it. Forget about what we pick up in each game. That's the maximum points that we think we should get in the next 5 games, and set ourselves a target, and we go again, and try and work it that way. Try and work it in small tasks and small little platforms and small targets, rather than I think putting a lot of pressure on each game. I think at the minute in time we were thinking, well, if we win this game and then we've got to win the next game. I think we've got to do it a little bit more sensibly and say, right, you know, this little mini run of fixtures, this is what we want out of it, you know, home or away, and this is what we and this will take us here, and keep taking small steps forward. I think it's vital that we keep learning and you know, coming on to Saturday, it's important now that us as a management team dust ourselves down. The players have got to dust themselves down. We've got to have a positive training session, make it vibrant, put things in place, and get ready for Stockbridge, where I can tell you one thing is we will absolutely, you know, I can guarantee you this, we will be taking the game to them.
And with Stockbridge in mind also, a new manager, Ian Richards, coming in recent weeks, turned the results down after a poor start to the season. What will you be expecting from the Steels?
Obviously there's two good managers, you know, they've done extremely well at Penistone, and you know, I admire Ian and Duncan in what they've done. You know, I've many clashes with them, you know, in my old role, but I think they'll be building, you know, very similar to us here. Really, they'll need time and to put their own stamp on things in their role, and you can see when they've come in, they've immediately made an impact. And I expect a very competitive side that will, you know, come and attack us, be competitive and cause us problems. But we've got to go on the other side of the foot and cause them problems, and ensure that we do cause them problems, and try and take the game to them. So, you know, that's what we expect. But you know, I think Saturday is not about, you know, we could be playing Man United Saturday. I don't think the opposition Saturday makes a difference. I think it's about being brave. I think it's about personal pride. I think it's about us as a group, you know, backs against the wall, regrouping and showing what we made as individuals, and let's take it from there.